The screen flickers. A notification. Another. You feel the subtle weight of this constant presence in your mind, a persistent echo. Who is she after all? The answer, submerged in the depths of your own psyche, might surprise you. Carl Jung, the one who navigated the uncharted territories of our consciousness, had an intriguing view on this omnipresent figure. It isn't necessarily the woman of flesh and blood you idealize. It's something deeper, visceral, residing at the core of your masculinity, the anima. Picture for a moment a mirror within you, reflecting not your physical image, but your inner feminine counterpart. Intuition, sensitivity, the capacity to nurture and connect. These are the facets of this constant presence, often projected unconsciously onto someone in the external world. You see her personified in that woman who magnetically attracts you, who seems to understand you without words. But this intense attraction may actually be the recognition of latent qualities within you, seeking expression through an external screen. The danger lies in the unconsciousness of this projection. You elevate her to a pedestal, attributing perfection and the ability to fulfill all your emotional needs. Expectations become unrealistic, the relationship, a relentless search for an unattainable ideal. The emotional roller coaster, euphoria and closeness, despair and distance, is the symptom of a non-integrated anima, desperately seeking itself in the other. How many times have you found yourself obsessed with someone, unable to divert your thoughts? This fixation, this overwhelming idealization, is the cry of your projected anima. You seek in her the completeness that resides in you, neglecting the cultivation of these inner feminine qualities. The result? A vicious cycle of relationships that invariably disappoint, because no human being can carry the weight of such an intense projection. Think about your past relationships. Is there a pattern? A recurring type that attracts you even if the story repeats itself in frustration? This recurrence isn't random. It's your unconscious trying incessantly to resolve an internal conflict, seeking in the external figure the integration of your own femininity. Feel the subtlety of the attraction. What exactly captivates you? The softness of her voice? The penetrating gaze that seems to understand you? The creative spontaneity? These qualities that enchant you may be echoes of your own unexplored potentialities. Instead of incessantly seeking these characteristics outside, Jung invites us to delve into our own inner universe and cultivate these facets of our psyche. Imagine the liberation of not having to place on the other the responsibility for your emotional completeness. True union, for Jung, emerges from the conscious recognition and integration of your own inner anima. When you begin to nurture these feminine aspects within yourself, your capacity for empathy, your intuitive insights, your creative flow, the intense, often desperate, need to find them perfectly mirrored in another person begins to subside. The projection weakens and you are able to see the other person more clearly, as an individual with her own unique strengths and imperfections, rather than a vessel for your unconscious desires. This isn't to say that attraction based on shared qualities is invalid. However, when that initial spark ignites an all-consuming obsession, it's crucial to examine the underlying psychological dynamics at play. Is this a genuine connection between two whole individuals, or is it the magnetic pull of an unmet inner need seeking external resolution? Jung would encourage a process of introspection, a deep dive into the landscapes of your own unconscious. Pay attention to your dreams, those nocturnal narratives that often reveal the hidden workings of your psyche. The figures and emotions that populate your dream world can offer valuable clues about the state of your anima and the patterns of your projections. Engaging in active imagination, a Jungian technique of consciously interacting with your unconscious imagery, can further illuminate these inner dynamics. Consider the qualities that consistently draw you to a particular type of woman. Are these qualities that you actively cultivate within yourself? Or are they aspects of yourself that you have suppressed or ignored, hoping to find them fully expressed in another? The journey towards wholeness involves embracing the full spectrum of your being, both masculine and feminine. Furthermore, understand that the idealized image of the perfect woman is often a cultural construct, fueled by media and societal expectations. This external ideal rarely aligns with the complex reality of individual human beings. By consciously deconstructing these external ideals, you can begin to see both yourself and potential partners with greater clarity and acceptance. The integration of the anima is not a passive process. It requires conscious effort, a willingness to confront your own vulnerabilities and to embrace the so-called feminine aspects of your nature. This might involve allowing yourself to feel emotions more fully, trusting your intuition, engaging in creative pursuits, and cultivating deeper connections with others based on empathy and understanding. As you embark on this inner journey, you may find that the intense preoccupation with that external she begins to lessen. Not because your capacity for connection diminishes, but because your need for external validation and completion decreases. You become more self-sufficient emotionally, more grounded in your own inner wholeness. This newfound inner balance allows for healthier and more fulfilling relationships. You are no longer driven by unconscious projections and unrealistic expectations. Instead, you can relate to others as whole individuals, appreciating their unique qualities without the burden of fulfilling your unmet inner needs. The connection becomes one of genuine exchange and mutual respect, rather than a desperate search for completion. And perhaps, in the quiet moments of introspection, you will realize that the she who has always been on your mind is, in a profound sense, your own soul, that deeper, more complete self that yearns for recognition and integration. By turning inward and embracing the fullness of your own being, you unlock the potential for more authentic and meaningful connections in the external world. The journey to understanding the she in your mind is ultimately a journey to understanding yourself. This internal integration doesn't diminish the beauty or importance of romantic relationships. Instead, it enriches them. When you approach a partnership from a place of wholeness, you bring a greater capacity for genuine love, empathy, and understanding. The dynamic shifts from one of neediness and projection to one of mutual respect and shared growth. You are able to appreciate the other person for who they truly are, rather than for who you unconsciously need them to be. Consider the freedom that comes with releasing those intense, often anxious, attachments fueled by projection. The constant mental chatter, the obsessive analysis of her every word and action, begins to quiet down. You regain mental space and energy that was previously consumed by this internal drama. This newfound clarity allows you to focus on your own growth, your own passions, and your own journey towards self-realization. Jung's concept of the anima also highlights the importance of the feminine principle in the broader context of the psyche and society. He saw the repression of the feminine, in both men and the collective, as a significant imbalance. Integrating the anima within the individual is not just a personal journey. It contributes to a greater harmony and understanding between the masculine and feminine principles in the world at large. Furthermore, understanding the anima can foster greater self-compassion. Recognizing that those intense fixations and idealizations are often driven by unconscious psychological needs, rather than conscious choices, can help you approach yourself with more understanding and less judgment. It's a reminder that we are all complex beings navigating the intricate landscape of our inner worlds. The process of anima integration is a lifelong journey, not a destination. There will be times when projections are stronger, when old patterns resurface. The key is to cultivate awareness, to recognize these dynamics when they arise, and to consciously redirect your focus inward. Through ongoing self-reflection and a willingness to engage with your unconscious, you can continue to deepen your understanding of your inner feminine and foster healthier relationships with yourself and others. Think of the creative energy that can be unleashed when the anima is consciously engaged. As the bridge between the conscious and unconscious realms, the anima is a powerful source of inspiration, imagination, and artistic expression. By embracing this inner feminine muse, you can tap into a wellspring of creativity that enriches all aspects of your life. Ultimately, the question of why she is always on your mind is an invitation to embark on a profound journey of self-discovery. It's a call to explore the hidden landscapes of your own psyche, to understand the powerful archetypes that shape your desires and attractions, and to integrate the fullness of your own being. By doing so, you not only gain a deeper understanding of your relationships but also unlock a greater sense of inner wholeness and fulfillment. The she you seek externally may very well be the she waiting to be embraced within. And as you cultivate this inner integration, the nature of your attraction to others may also evolve. You might find yourself drawn to individuals who reflect a more balanced and authentic expression of both masculine and feminine qualities, rather than those who merely mirror your own unacknowledged anima. The connections you form may be characterized by greater mutuality, respect, and a deeper appreciation for the other person's individuality. Consider the shift in your emotional responses. As the intensity of unconscious projection diminishes, your reactions to the other person's actions become less volatile and more grounded in reality. You are less likely to experience extreme highs and lows based on their perceived alignment with your ideal. This emotional stability fosters a more secure and predictable foundation for relationships. Furthermore, the integration of the anima can enhance your capacity for intimacy. By becoming more attuned to your own emotions and vulnerabilities, you become more open and receptive to the emotional world of others. This fosters deeper empathy and a greater sense of connection in your relationships. Think about the subtle ways in which your perception of women might change. As you integrate your own inner feminine, you may move beyond stereotypical views and develop a greater appreciation for the diversity and complexity of the feminine experience. This can lead to more enriching and equitable relationships. The journey of understanding the anima is also a process of individuation, Jung's term for the lifelong journey of becoming a whole and integrated individual. By confronting and integrating this fundamental archetype, you move closer to realizing your full potential and living a more authentic life. Ultimately, the persistent presence of she in your mind serves as a powerful catalyst for self-inquiry. It's an invitation to explore the depths of your own psyche and to embark on the transformative journey of anima integration. By understanding this fundamental aspect of your inner world, you not only gain deeper insights into your relationships but also move closer to the realization of your own wholeness and the capacity for more genuine and fulfilling connections. The answer you seek externally may very well lie within the intricate and fascinating landscape of your own being.